Guys, welcome back to Relaxed Running for your pre-season AFL running training program. A little guide to some things to consider over the October to March months. Today, I wanted to speak to you about something which is almost completely ignored in the world of football, more specifically, the world of running. It's the idea of running technique. Now, when we speak about technique, a lot of us are tempted just to switch off the video, forget about it. It seems so foreign that we can't even really understand the importance of it. But I think just highlighting some of the best athletes in the world and looking at how efficient they are when they move highlights the importance of running technique. If you look at a Usain Bolt or a Haile Gebrselassie or an Eliud Kipchoge, a David Rudisha, Hisham El Garouge, or to the football world, a Lewis Jetta, the best athletes move the most efficiently. And the good news is you can actually develop your ability to improve your running technique. When it comes to running technique, you're looking to eliminate the areas of your technique where we're just wasting energy. And over a game of footy, over 4 quarters, over 2 hours worth of work, if you're running and using energy inefficiently, the ability for you to run out a game of footy as well as you potentially could is diminished so much more. So there's certain elements of technique that you can focus on. Now, depending on the individual is going to dictate what specifically we need to work on. But tension, relaxation, energy distribution, posture are all elements of technique that you can work on. Now, what we do in the Relaxed Running membership, depending on the program that you signed up to, you can use regular technique analysis to make sure that you're running effectively. I'll give you a personalized, a really individual breakdown on technique and what needs to be worked on. But as a bit of a gauge, as a bit of an overview, you want to make sure the tension through your neck and your shoulders, your hands and your arms are quite relaxed. One of the first places we see tension build up is in those areas. Now, problem with tension is you'll often see someone at the end of an 800-meter race who's really tense, and they're sort of tense through here, and they're doing this with their body. Their ability to be able to flow in symmetry, almost like a metronome, is thrown right off because your body's forced to have to try and figure out how to get itself back on balance. The other thing is posture. Now, tension can show itself in the way that we hold ourselves as well, but one of the first things we'll see is an athlete will puff out their chest and their head will be back. But if you hold that posture for a moment and try and take a deep breath, immediately you can feel that chest space has already been taken up. You can't access that lower part of your diaphragm like what you can if you're sitting here now nice and relaxed. You can feel the difference. So if you've never really considered, you never really thought about running technique for you or your team, get in contact. I'd be more than happy to look at each individual and offer practical guidance on how to run more efficiently. Because like anything, there's always something you can adjust. Also like anything, like golf or tennis or even learning to touch type, it can feel a little bit funny at the start, can feel a little bit off, like something's not quite right. But over time, practice consistently, it turns out to be far more efficient, far more effective. So if you've never considered the importance of running technique, I would really encourage you to do that. And as I said, as a part of the membership, I'm more than happy to offer that guidance.